Three ways Big E can return to WWE TV after seemingly confirming his retirement. The WWE Universe was left emotional after Big E's recent comments that seemed to confirm the end of his in-ring career. Following his devastating 2022 neck injury, fans have long hoped to see the powerhouse of the New Day back between the ropes. However, even if full-time wrestling isn't in the cards, there are still several creative and meaningful ways WWE could bring Big E back to television. Here are three realistic routes WWE could take to reintroduce him to programming, and one potential hybrid path that ties them all together. One possible path is a non-wrestling role, such as manager, authority figure, or mentor. Even if Big E cannot be medically cleared to compete, WWE has plenty of room for his charisma and leadership in a supporting capacity. He could take on a manager or producer role, guiding younger talents like Odyssey Jones or Carmelo Hayes, while acting as a ringside strategist or mouthpiece, something that allows him to stay involved without taking physical risks. Alternatively, WWE could position him as an authority figure or on-screen executive, similar to Adam Pearce or Kurt Angle. Big E's commanding yet uplifting personality would bring freshness to roles like general manager, commissioner, or even special enforcer in major storylines. As a mentor or backstage figure, he could appear in documentary style or motivational segments, helping younger superstars navigate challenges and offering fans meaningful, emotional appearances. Lastly, Big E has already proven himself as a skilled commentator and analyst on pre-shows and panels, so expanding that into a permanent broadcast position could give him a consistent on-screen presence. Considering he has already appeared in the similar roles during his recovery, this transition feels natural and credible. Another possible return could come through a surprise appearance or gradual storyline. Even if Big E doesn't return as a full-time performer, WWE is known for dramatic surprise moments, and his comeback could easily be one of them. Fans can imagine the lights dimming, the New Day's theme blasting, and Big E emerging to a thunderous ovation. Even a short, emotional appearance would create a viral WWE moment. He could also be inserted into a storyline involving Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, possibly as a peacemaker, or, in a shocking twist, the cause of their tension. Reports have already suggested subtle friction between Kofi and Woods on screen, providing the perfect foundation for such an angle. Alternatively, Big E could make a cameo at a major event like the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, or a special New Day reunion segment, keeping his legacy alive while stirring fan speculation about his future. WWE might also tease his return through mystery vignettes or cryptic promos, gradually building anticipation before revealing him in dramatic fashion. This type of slow-burn return would allow WWE to test fan reactions and determine how best to use him long-term without rushing him into physical action. The third and perhaps most hopeful route is a medical clearance leading to one final match. While Big E's 2022 neck injury, involving fractures to his C1 and C6 vertebrae, was life-threatening, there remains a slim but possible chance for a safe return if medical advancements continue. Reports suggest Big E has explored stem cell therapy and regenerative medicine to strengthen his neck and spine, which could improve his condition over time. If doctors eventually deem him fit for limited activity, WWE could orchestrate a one-more-match comeback, similar to Edge's return in 2020 after nearly a decade away. This match could take place at WrestleMania or another milestone event, possibly as part of a tag or multi-man bout that limits his physical risk but maximizes emotional payoff. Should clearance allow, he might adopt a reduced schedule or protected role, wrestling only on special occasions like Daniel Bryan and Kurt Angle did after their respective comebacks. However, this remains the least likely scenario, as Big E himself has repeatedly stressed that his long-term health and quality of life come before anything else. The most practical and emotionally satisfying option might be a hybrid route that blends elements from all three scenarios. WWE could begin by reintroducing Big E in a non-wrestling capacity, such as a manager, authority figure, or special guest commentator. From there, he could be woven into ongoing storylines, perhaps supporting the New Day or standing up to a dominant heel faction, keeping him connected to fans in the locker room. If his health later permits, the company could then transition him into limited in-ring involvement, giving fans a heartfelt and safe closure to his wrestling journey.